Hey everyone, down here from the Turbo Concept here, right here in the HyperKimes account for Do This inside of Comic Studio. And the last times from those videos, in from some sort of yesterday's or 4 days ago, we just didn't complete for one of those things, such as cookieware, and I just didn't complete around here because of due to itself hardcore. And right there on this video, we're gonna be trying to show you. We're gonna be finding the most popular Hyper Himes comic that was, and we're gonna be going to view for all comics about for his, and we're gonna be tried about to do this, and we're probably mentioned to do this as we seen for recent amount of comics, which is absolutely pretty new. Let's go with the browsing comics for the latest comics around here, and we've seen a lot of those things as well. I never seen a round of new cookies or some sort of new arrivals for such as anywhere goes. Unfortunately, last night my internet connection has gotten more worse than ever expected, as we didn't show this possible that the last night it went down for some sort of floodings around its well in Florida around the newest. So the most popular, the ratings, let's go into update for just one thing as well. So the most popular is where it does, it's going to be going to really nice. This is really try to do this anyways. I might never be seen for such as the last video. We already reviewed this video if what if that every gingerbread woke up from Hyper Himes as well. And vote with a vegan prince, Hyper Himes, what is actually doing this? And then, wait a second, she got angry that he slapped away from her as well. So we're not gonna try this anyways. And we just already clicking around for here this in a few days ago, but now this is what it just looks like as well. And we just also already reviewed for this images as well, that we just already seen this for the last time, as we did see for around of these couple of years. We're now gonna be reviewing for all of them, a lot of those things, including for such as Halloween. 800 followers, and the games of this one for such as mini games. And then spooky things happened that goosebumps me for the nightmares as well. We're not gonna be trying to review this. 700 followers. But as you can see, there's nothing about for popping out here, because as we can review, we can actually try to do this, because since on May 2nd, which is completely downloaded ad blocker, and I have been completely free to go. But how many comments right there? It's gonna be a lot of them. So we have for such as one thing, everything is gingerbread. There's Nova, an astronaut. Looks like that didn't even to she says around here. And it has even way many more comments and a lot of those things. You see this? No blocking for like this things. And all of the ads has been blocked. But as you can see this on the extensions, there must be ad blockers for around the way. Alright, as we might be able to see, but before we just continue to do this video, I might able to be seeing there's a little bit of scammers anyways, so we're just gonna be getting a little bit rid of two of them as well. So we might gonna be doing for these act natural Hyper Himes as well. And I'm probably not sure that the title is I need a funding of Hyper Himes as well. We already reviewed for just even for a few moments ago. So this is act natural. Now let's see where we go, as we're gonna be trying to speak quickly as fast as possible, and then they realized the mermaids had turned into fishes. Alright, before the natural mode has turned on, that she says, "Girls, a diver's coming." and let's try to quickly act natural. Oh dear. As the natural enable hasn't turned on, and I probably aquatimate mystical opal and gold citrine had turned into their gold fishes. Wait, this isn't probably like to do so. That the candy diver cookie was on its way. Because what happened to candy diver cookie? It passed away from drowning, or some sort of snatched it away from their crumbs or from their dough. And then the fishes turned back to natural mode disabled. Do you think we look pretty? I think they're rotten. Pretty, sister. Or pretty stellar. Yes. And the description says, mermaids are one of the most beautiful sea myths to the ever existed. However, it is supposed to be is it ever understood why they are trained to hide from their humans so often? Maybe their planned slight we have just never noticed that isn't probably existed in real. And I just probably saw that in the files. It goes for something a little bit real, like big fishes or big fishes eating humans on their tail and becoming some sort of, I don't really know, that biting off for around for the entire legs and almost the rest of it. And the next comic was actually Cookie Jobs in a nutshell. It was espresso cookies right there itself for to do this. Is this actually for level shop? And the description does anyone wonder how the cookie feels when they are forced to do a cookie job at a production building? They can't take any breaks. The moment you need more materials, they're forced them to imagine how espresso cookie must feel. And the comments is almost being a lot of them for whatsoever. So the first clip was, finally after half a day of work, I can finish making those comics or finish making those cupcakes.